puff the cheeks out. He's obviously cleaning, not feeling very well at all. Let's see if things improve for him, both in his health and in frame score. Frame 2 now.
He got the second part of the shot there, getting the cue ball down the table.
Well, he's got one in, and that was a terrific starter. The one thing about that first frame,
8.
even though Judd didn't win it,
9.
he had plenty of table time to get used to the pace of the table and get that cue arm going.
$16. 17. 24. 25.
More like the kind of start to a frame Judd would have liked. Good opening red and showing a little bit of fluency. That was giving him a choice of either red. The one in the middle keeps him down to the black end.
33.
Now, with the red being pushed down the table, he could go into the pack, knowing he'll be safely on that red. Well, he's on something else.
40.
Quite a good split, that, actually.
41.
6 reds, 6 blacks.
48.
Playing it right-handed.
49.
The reds are all in the middle of the table, but they're a little bit tightly grouped up. There are a couple that pop to the left corner, buried in amongst them. The bottom one, I think, goes as well, which is handy.
Yeah, just had a look at his body language. He may have just run a bit too far for that bottom red. I don't think he can... He's still on a red, but I don't think he can play a red that will get him on the black. Just ran a fraction too far. It was the end red, the one on the extreme right, that he was looking for, but he'll have to bite the bullet here and play up for blue or pink. We're taking risks, trying to get a maximum. Frames are important.
I think you're right, especially as we've already had one. It's another reason why it's not quite so relevant. Sharing the break prize at this stage, as you say, absolutely right. Got to win the frame. Oh no, that will not make him feel any better, despite the fact the yellows snookered DOMIIC on most of the reds. Another puff of the cheeks there. I think just aim too low on it. Simple as that, really. Occasionally it'll be that there's something wrong with the player's tip, but DOMIIC's just got a fine edge of these reds that he can hit. But unlucky there, though, wasn't he, Judd, in the fact that he was so close to being on that bottom red at that break. Would have given him a real buzz if he could have got near a maximum or something. Livened him up a bit.
nearly a good safety shot, but there's a chance of a pot on here for DOMIIC. Well, he didn't get the pot, but he'll be happy with the way the reds have finished. Or can JUDD get through the gap of yellow and blue, make it an easy safety? He could. He's hit it a bit thin though, and a bit hard. Now can DOMIIC knock this red into the right corner? Doesn't have to do a lot with the cue ball for position. Probably on the pink. Half chance you'd expect him to knock in if he's going to get anything out of this match, but as it turns out, doesn't seem to have left anything easy for his opponent.
Bit of a nothing shot. Maybe that's all that was there. Of course, it is that red up the table. It's the problem. So, I suppose the onus is on DOMIIC to do something to attack the situation, being so far behind.
Very experienced player, of course, DOMIIC, and he knows his way around the snooker table. And I think if it comes to the tactical side of it, then you'd favour him slightly more than JUDD. Let's see what he's going to play here. Surely he can't cut this in, can he? Where's the other red going? Where's the other red going? Well, that was a big ask. It didn't look as though he could cut it. I know he got close, but he still hit it thick, didn't he?
No, I think the answer is it wouldn't cut, because he couldn't get it was so close to it. He could hit it as thin as he liked, so I don't think he did cut it. It's cost him the frame, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. I think JUDD will clinch this now in double quick time. And as we said, the first frame took nearly 42 minutes. We're in the 9th minute here, and it's just this red and a colour needed. More like it.
Yeah, just up to 9 minutes. I saw him play a terrific match in one of the PTC finals against Ronnie O'Sullivan, in which he won 3 frames in a row in 18 minutes, 6 minutes a frame. He's rapid when he's fluent. Clearly not today, but at this point, looks like
30.
It's going to be 1-1.
$21. 22.
And well, this will settle him down the best it's possible to do so, because he is walking around the table pretty slowly, his usual self.
$27.
Get out of the session today with some frames on the board,
28.
perhaps a lead, and then have a good night's kip, I suppose. DOMIIC concedes the frame there. JUDD Trump, with the aid of a 57 break, has levelled this match. It's 1-1.